Okay. I don't know what that is, but I came walking up on it. It looks like these rocks have been manipulated somewhat. Okay, look at this. I came walking up here. I was expecting to go a lot further up before I found any sign. But look at that. Look at that. I just saw it back there, turned on this camera, and let's see what we have. Holy shit. I haven't seen bones for a while, but hell, there they are. Look at that. Some kind of a big bone. It hasn't been broken. What's that? Look at this. Look at the way it's set up. There's nothing back there. What's that? Oh, I knocked that one off. Look at this. Look at that. That is straight quartz. I wonder what that other one is. I gotta find it. Let's see. This is just up that other canyon, but on the flip side, how did I end up getting back in all this shit? Okay. Let me look. You might not like me doing this, but bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Look. Oh crap, this is cool. Look. That is an Indian scraper. They use that. They'd cut that one side to be sharp, and they would scrape hides with it. And that's one of the biggest pieces of pure quartz I've found. Hope they don't get pissed, but I'm going to take those two. I know. Could get ugly, but anyway, look at that. Freaking awesome. Those are the kind of things I want to see. That's different. That is just flat different than what we see. What we've been seeing lately anyway. Dang, I'm still jonesing over that. I mean, those aren't the kind of things you see every day. Okay, one thing I've come to realize in this area, it is well traveled. I think it's a funnel down to I mean, look at that. Look at that game trail. Man, if I wanted to hunt, if I ever decide to, this is where I'll be for bow hunting. Ooh. I've had some people get on and complain about me not hearing what I'm hearing, and I know it's a problem, and I know some people don't like the whispering and stuff, but it's just kind of the way I am. I like to the whole look at that. Boy, there could be gold up here, I'm afraid. Big old thick piece of quartz. Anyway, it's just there's a lane. It's just a really interesting well, let me get back to that. It's the way I do things. Sometimes it's you can't hear. Well, there's lots of times I can't hear, and the thing is, a lot of the time, once I hear something trailing me, by the time I'm back to where I stop, it's stopped. And sometimes you'll get one further step. But, see, These leans are all going that way. Looks like something's been torn up right there. Probably a deer or an elk. Anyway, this game trail is awesome. This is absolutely where a guy could find a another rack for all I'm concerned about. Okay. Listen. Come on. Move. Okay. This game trail is just awesome. I mean, look. See? That's fox scat. One way, and I'll try to show you one way you can always figure out if it's a cat, including mountain lion, are rounded off. They don't. See, it's on that rock too, right there. They're heavy in this area. Because scat, or all cat, even mountain lion, is rounded in nature. But you'd almost never find one, any kind of scat, in anywhere except for up under overhangs and that kind of place. That's just not their way of doing it. So anyway, this almost looks like a trail that, I mean, it's intensely used by the game in here, because there's a watering hole. What's weird is there's an aquifer that runs along the bottom of this dry bed, but right underneath it, it's not dry anymore, and it bubbles back up down further. So they just follow this down, get their drinks, and come back up. And the thing is, you don't notice it from the road. And so, and I've got something I'm going to show you way down there when I get close to the road, before I start hiking in here, that I found with my when I was looking up under some ledges and stuff. Oh, what was that? Huh. There's something up in there. I don't know if that's a deer. I've been talking for a while. Anyway, really cool area, but I was going to show you what I'd found. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway. Okay. I just heard some rock clacking. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe it was a couple of. I don't know what it was. It sounded exactly like two rocks smashing together twice in a row. Huh. Alright. Look at this. I came back down this other way off the top of that hill, and this was sitting here. I don't know. I mean, it's different. Look at that. Wow. Oh, look at that. That's one of those segmented logs I was talking about. See how they haven't been cut, they've just been broken. I'm not going to take this since I took the other stuff. Crap. Anyway, however they had it leaning. Probably knocked another stick off with it too, but anyway, I don't know. It's strange because this isn't all that far from these other two areas at all. I don't know. I mean, could a hunter have done this? Yeah, I guess he could have. But why? What's the reason? There's no peaks right here, nothing. Anyway, strange. Okay. Something's creeping up through there. Not sure what it is. I don't know. It's a pretty good vantage point, but it's just so damn thick. That would be the place I would think there would be ambush areas. Anyway, alright. This right here looks like a track. Look how deep the back of that sits in there. And then this one's going this way, and then it just kind of disappears both ways. I don't know how that happens, but it seems to. I mean, that looks like one right there too. Look at that big old flat. Another heel right there. Huh. Anyway, alright, I've been hiking my butt off through this canyon. There's not a whole lot of stuff, but I saw this from down below. I mean, the stick, it's probably some kind of a directional marker, in my opinion. Although, I mean, that stick could have fallen off that tree, although the bone couldn't have. So, I don't know. Interesting. Okay, I've been walking down the opposite side of this range right here, and I came upon this little thing. I mean, with the hump behind it, that has to be a burial of some kind. I would think. I don't know. I mean, I don't see how that could be a marker when there's that big. Oh, look, there's the other part of the stick. Shit, that gives me the creeps. Whew. Weird. I mean, just weird. I mean, those are gopher type things there, but look at how this has all been just roughed. All this has been pushed aside. All right, I GPS'd it. I'm gonna come back and do a little homework and see, because I honestly don't think that would have anything to do with a Sasquatch. I'm not sure they would make markers like that, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyway, wow. Even this is kind of weird. How these rocks have gone around in this circle, and an ant hill is in there. It looks like an old, I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. It just kind of looks strange to me. A lot of this area. I wonder if there's anything along this old cave or stone area. Look at that up in there. It almost looks like there's something up and behind in there. Huh. Interesting. Hard to say. Doesn't look like been too many. No traps or anything. Look at that. Something's been stacking rocks right there. Like they were gonna hide something in there. Huh. Wow. That is very cool. That was weird, but cool at the same time. Huh. This area is about, I'd have to say, down at about 6,500 feet, 7,000 feet, close to it. This is probably, it kind of looks like maybe a marker, but that's the spot. And there's one up higher. Huh. But anyway, it's just it's closer to the ranchers and people like that. And so there's more human type things here, but there's just a lot of cool stuff along this ridge. I've never even been down it. These are the areas though. Sometimes I think some of these things come. It's weird. I think they follow the elk, and the elk are down here now. They're still close to my cabin, but they're moving down even further. And what I've come to the conclusion of is that these Sasquatch, they follow, I think, at a range where they're able to manipulate and to change and to be able to hunt whatever area they need. Because I don't think deer and elk all move. I think a lot of them do, but surely not all of them, because I still see tracks everywhere. But anyway, I need to take a day and just really go. I mean, go. Take the entire day, get up early before snow starts to set in hard, and go deep and find those mines and cave patterns. Anyway, look at this cool piece of flint that's been chiseled that was probably going to start a piece of arrow. It was going to make an arrowhead and broke. I don't know, but you don't usually see that kind of color in flint up here. It's usually obsidian or white. Rarely do you get that hue of pink. Here, look. Look at that. That's just straight. I'll lose that. That's just straight quartz. Man, this place has got... There's probably a mine around here somewhere. Look at that. That's cool. I know this is boring to a lot of you guys, but to me, this kind of stuff is... Look at that. That's cool. Quartz. Probably a geode of some kind. This is kind of a neat little area right in here. I mean, look at all these different colors and types. I don't usually get to spend a lot of time looking down because I'm always looking up trying to find something, but I've been noticing that there sure is a lot of quartz. I mean, there's some. Seems to be everywhere in here. Elk tracks, quartz. Now if I could just find an old Spanish arrowhead, or even just an old Native American arrowhead. Don't find them too often, especially in these areas, but they're here, and they've been here. Alright, well, I'm not going to bore you anymore with this. Let's just take a look, see what's around. It's really quiet. Listen to that. I don't have my mic on right now, so quiet. See that obsidian right there? Doesn't come from this particular area, which means it's been brought in, probably to make arrowheads or whatever they use, skinning tools, that kind of thing. In some places you can find a lot of them. They hold an edge very, very good, but they also chip. They're kind of like a razor. See, look, there's another one. They're kind of like a razor where they're really sharp and they'll hold an edge for a little while, but then once you started cutting here and there, you lose the edge pretty quick. So all right, look at these old, that old potato cellar. Hell no. Yeah, these old boxes. Hell, those are cool. Let me just tell you about that. Going down in there in the dark. Ooh, ain't happening. This is an old. I have no clue what that is, but it's old. There's some kind of a house there. That's a well. And there's pressure in that well. Huh. That is weird as weird can be. I don't know who owns it, but somebody's got a well on this property. Still, look at all this wood that's just going to waste. Little boxes. That's cool. I might have to take that. Anyway, look at this. Looks like that's where their chicken run. Well, that's their chicken coop, looks like. Pretty cool. Old chicken coop. And this is just an old fallen in. That stove isn't that old. What's that noise? What? Is that that was weird. Huh. Sounded like baby birds, but no birds in the winter. Baby birds anyway. Ooh, okay. This is an interesting old place, isn't it? All right, I want to show you guys something. I came across this. Looks like it was used in the past. There's been fires in here, probably some old ruins and stuff. But I want to show you something. You see this? There's some bones over there. But then if you go over here, I'm not going to trip this. This is a trap. Somebody has set a trap up here. I don't know who they are. But you see how they've set so the cat has to step over those two sticks? There's a trap right there. And then they use this brush to kind of control it. I mean, watch. I hope nobody comes and gets pissed, but I'm not gonna set the trap, but I'm gonna show you that there is one here. Let's see, I can't find the drag log. There's a drag, and I think it's this one here. They put some, if this is a bobcat trap, which I know it is because of the formation of this, they're not going to catch anything until they hang something like a piece of rabbit fur to catch the bobcat's eyes. They're not completely smell dominated. They see way better than they smell. But this is definitely a bobcat trap. All right. I'm going to show you. Okay? Watch. It's old. Maybe it's not in there anymore. They must have taken the trap. Anyway, that's usually, I couldn't find the, anyway, they must have taken that trap, but that's how they set them, just so you know. And usually they'll have a drag log, although there's a pile of, anyway, that just seems strange to me that they, because usually if you ripped up the trap, there'd be dirt ripped up. Maybe they set it so that they would get caught on the reverse side. I don't know. Let's see. Huh. Nope. Nope. It's been an old trap somebody had. Anyway. Alright, this is the same rock formation. You see how that's set like that? With these on the sides. They've had a trap there as well. And that might be a fox trap. I don't see anywhere for the cat to step over. This is kind of a lazy trapper. He's got them all the way along here. I don't know if he's still got his traps in there because I can't see any drags. You usually tie off to a log or a rock so the animal can't break his foot off. But I don't know. I know this is all over the place. I'm not going to mess with it because he may have permits for this. And there may be an old full-time guy that lives out here the whole time, and I don't want to be an ass. So anyway, those are 3 different sets.